I'm back at it with another video for you and you and you and you, especially you in the back, because you're not subscribed. So you need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm doing something new on my channel. We just gonna jump straight into it. I'm doing something new on my channel. It's a Tay Maria-thon. Tay Maria-thon. Tay Marie, Tay Marie, Tay Maria-thon. Tay Maria-thon. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be dropping a video back to back to back to back. Every day I'm going to be dropping a brand new video on my channel. Probably going to be a story time. I might do vlogs too. I might switch it up. But for the next 7 days, I'm going to be dropping a YouTube video. So y'all going to be able to get the tea. And yeah, so if you ain't hit that subscribe button yet, it's very important for you to do that so you don't miss out on this Tay Maria-thon, Tay Maria-thon, Tay Marie, Tay Marie, Tay Maria-thon, Tay Maria-thon, Tay Maria-thon, Tay Maria. Yeah, so this story time, hold on, is we going any more announcements? So the Tay Maria-thon posted for the next 7 days. Oh yeah, my birthday is coming up. I mean, it's not like round the corner, but she in the yard. Like, you know what I'm saying? She not all the way there yet. Like, she not here yet, but she pulling up, right? It's coming in July. Yeah. So July is gonna be my birthday. I've been on the way to 1,000 subscribers for a long time now. And it's my fault. It's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. It's not you, it's me for real. And you know why? Because I've been inconsistent and I'm holding myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely post more content and that's what I'm finna do. So that's why I'm doing my Tay Maria-thon. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my juicy story times. And yeah, let's jump straight into this story time. First story time about Tay Maria-thon. Get into it. Anyway, my bad, y'all. So this story time gonna be about how I almost fought a pregnant lady. Yeah. Now let me tell you a few disclaimers. No, I did not know the lady was with child. I did not know that. I had no idea that the woman. Let me just tell y'all what happened. First of all, let's throw it back to like maybe a year or two ago. I was working at McDonald's. Now, if a lot of y'all know, I had been working at McDonald's since I was 16, but on and off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't work at almost every location down here in the G. So I am a serial McDonald's worker / professional McDonald's worker. You know what I'm saying? So this was one of them times I was living in my old apartment, my first apartment when I had moved out the shelter the first time and got my first apartment. I was living there and I had to find me a job so I could help pay them bills. You know what I'm saying? So I could pay them bills. So I went back to McDonald's, started working. It was cool. Before I knew it, this girl had started. I don't know if the girl was there when I first started, like when I first came back, or if she came back. But I'm pretty sure like she came back, right? So this girl had started working, and then the word around, you know, the job was she had done work there before. Now the girl, she was like, she reminded me a lot of myself, but we gonna get into that. So she was brown skin. She was beautiful. She was pretty, y'all. I really felt like, I ain't gonna say she looked like me because she didn't look exactly like me, but she was like brown skin. I think she was a little shorter than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like thick. She wasn't like super thick, like stupid thick, but she was like, you know, like regular thick, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so she started working, and like always, if you know me, if you've ever met me, like I am super nice. Like I'm so nice sometimes to the point where people literally think I'm green. Like every time, I ain't gonna say every time, but when I start a job, like for instance, like the last job I ever worked, like probably like 8 months ago, 7 months ago, I don't remember the last time I worked, but y'all, like I guess I was so nice that I put off that, like the energy that told people, oh, you could play in my face. Like sometimes when people feel like you too nice, they will play in your face because they mistake it as you a people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm nice because that's just genuinely, I'm just genuinely a nice person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no mean, nasty person. I could get like that, but I'm just not naturally like that. So anyway, to be honest, like I said, this happened a minute ago, so I don't remember the exact details. But long story short, as I was working with the girl, I realized that the girl did not like me, y'all. And I don't know why, but it was like, it wasn't like no we was cool and then we just fell out. It wasn't nothing like that. Like the girl didn't know me, I didn't know her, but it seemed like she just didn't like my presence. And some girls, they will not like you if they feel like you pretty. Like if they feel like you prettier than them or you got something that they don't have, they will not like you because of that. So I don't know if that's what it was giving. I'm not even gonna say it was giving that because I genuinely don't know why that girl did not like me. But that girl did not like me. Like it was times where she was on the window or she was packing. It was something, I think she was on the window and I had came to bag the food for her to help her out. She literally told me, she said, I don't need your help. She was like, I don't want you to help me. So I put the bag down and I walked off, right? So me in the back of my head, I'm knowing how McDonald's is. McDonald's will get busy out of nowhere. So when I walked off, I low-key peeped that it started to get busy because she was over there by herself. Usually if you worked at McDonald's, it'll be somebody in the window to pass the food out and it'll be somebody bagging your order. I was the one that was trying to help her and bag her order. She told me she didn't want me helping her for some reason, so I walked off. So as she over there by herself, them orders start coming through. Now she was struggling. But then one of the managers had came up that she was cool with. It was this gay man. She was cool with him. And so he like was talking to her and he started bagging her. Like she was asking him, she was like, oh, can you bag that order up for me? So he bagged up a couple orders and then he stopped because they was just talking. And so she was like, like, can you help me? Like, exactly. Because I was trying to help you. Yeah. And it was crazy. Like, I was just like, that's so weird that, I don't know, y'all. It's just, I always kind of find it strange when people don't like me for no reason. I would understand if you talk to me like in, you know what I'm saying, we done at least had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, and like we got to know the basics about each other and you realize you don't like me. I understand that. I respect that. But people who just look at me and don't like me, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, like what, is my face offensive? Like, am I that bad? It's giving Beyonce, like, oh, I'm just playing. But anyway, yeah, like it just be weird to me, like, but people always been that way about me. Like people always like, a lot of people would love me, but then when it would come to certain people, it's like I guess I would make them insecure, which I don't know, y'all. I be on TikTok and they be breaking down. They be like, if you be getting like weird looks from people, it's because you're very beautiful and we want you to know that. Like, okay, period. Like it's because I'm T for real. That's what it is. Thank you. But yeah, so the girl did not like me for no freaking reason to the point where that wasn't the only thing she did. So I think a DoorDash came through and I had to make this McFlurry, y'all. The customer wanted like M&M's, Oreos, caramel, chocolate. Like they wanted a whole bunch of stuff in this McFlurry. Usually people just prefer like Oreos or M&M's. But this person wanted like an extra special McFlurry, right? So I'm over here making this custom McFlurry. And I had to go to the back to get something. Yeah, I think I had to go to the back or get something. I walked away from it. Like I had it on the counter and I walked away from it after I had made it. Because I probably ran out of bags or something to, bag it up. I left and I come back. My McFlurry was thrown in the trash.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
The McFlurry, the custom McFlurry that I had just made, one of my coworkers came behind me and threw it in the trash. So I started blanking. I'm not gonna lie. Cause yeah, I'll be nice. But when I feel like somebody playing with me or when people playing with me, I could get like that. And I think that's what people fail to realize. Like I'm not no pushover like I was back in the day. Like when I was a kid, I was a pushover. But now I'm a grown behind woman. Like don't play with me for real. Like, so I'm saying, I'm like, where my McFlurry go? And I'm talking loud because I want everybody to hear me. In the back of my mind, I felt like, cause it was the girl that I was telling you about. We're gonna get her name. Tatiana. We're going to call her Tatiana. No, that's not her real name, but I'm going to call her Tatiana. Tatiana was up there, and I think it was like 3 other coworkers that was up there. So I'm talking loud. I'm like, who threw my McFlurry away? It's quiet. Ain't nobody said nothing. But the girl, I could see her, Tatiana, she looking. So I asked again, I'm like, who threw my McFlurry away? Like, that's crazy. Like, why y'all come over here messing? So I'm popping it. I'm popping it because I want, you feel me? I want somebody to show themselves. And I felt like if it was Tatiana, like who I thought, like I had a feeling it was her because she obviously did not like me for whatever reason. I wanted to talk junk so bad that she was going to call herself out. Like I wanted her to step to me for real. Like I wanted her to tell me that she did it because, and then I knew that was gonna work. I knew by me like talking junk, like being like, who threw my McFlurry away? Like that's so dumb. Like why would you come behind me? I wanted to like talk, I wanted to pop it because if she never spoke up and said that she was the one who threw it away, she was gonna look like a bitch, like a punk, like a punk, because everybody probably saw her throw it away. So they was gonna be in the back of her head like, dang, she over there popping it and Tatiana ain't gonna say nothing. So yeah, so I was popping it. And then she finally said something. She was like, I threw it away. Like, but that's how she said it. Like, it wasn't on no, like, I threw it away. Like, what? She was just like, I threw it away. And I was like, why did you throw it away? Like, I was on that. Like, you feel me? Like, I'll be nice, but I was on that because, like I said, like, when people do little nitpicky stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me because I literally don't do nothing to nobody. And I can't stand no bully, like, or want to be bullied. Anyway, so she said that. I was like, why you throw it away? And she was like, because like it had all that stuff in it. And I said, it was for a customer. This is what I knew. She threw that away because she thought I was going to eat it. She thought it was mine. When she saw all that stuff in it, she thought I was making it for myself. But in actuality, I was packing an order. So I was like, it was for a customer, like, you know what I'm saying? She like ain't really say nothing. She just like, looked down. And I had walked past her and I went to the back. Y'all, when I went to the back, why I hear her up front popping it? Girl, you weren't saying all that when I was up front with you. I'm walking to the back. I hear her. Who's she talking? Girl, obviously I was talking to you. You ain't had nothing to say when I was right in front of you, though. Anyway, so boom, that happened. And so that's not even what the story about. Fast forward maybe like a year later, maybe 8 months to like a year later, y'all. I started working at Bojangles. It was the Bojangles that had just opened. Like literally they had built it up and they opened it within like, now it probably took like a little minute. But anyway, so I had applied at the new Bojangles and I got a job. And I had started working, I think at the time I was going through a lot. Because at the time, I think it was like a week prior before I was about to get evicted from my first place. So I was going through a lot, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, at the time. So, boom, got the job at Bojangles. I started working. One day before I knew it. Oh, and let me tell y'all, at the time, I was wearing a veil. I'm gonna put some pictures up. I was not even like the people at Bojangles to this day. If they didn't see me prior, they don't know what I look like because I wore my veil. I was covered up at that time. I probably wore my veil for like a year straight, probably past a year. So at the time, like I was working at the Bojangles, and then it was funny because people would like the veil. If y'all could see that that's not no shiesty. Like, I had a manager, like, really, I ain't gonna lie, I felt so disrespected. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I try not to let people get to me, but let me tell y'all how my manager really tried to play me while I was working at Bojangles. So, it was this lady, she was telling a story, like, I'm minding my business, I'm doing my job. She telling a story to the other coworkers. She was saying how somebody had tried to break into her car the night prior. And so she said, they was asking a question, they was like, oh, that's crazy, like, what they had on. So the lady goes, they had on a ski mask. They had on this black mask. And then she go like that one. And she point at me. Now, keep in mind, I'm all the way across, like, you feel me? Like, I'm not close to her. I wasn't that close to her. But I could acknowledge that she was pointing at my mask, right? So I ignored it, bro. I let that slide because, like I told y'all, I had a lot going on. And I didn't want to freaking blank on nobody. Like, I'm just trying to, at the time, I was just trying to give me some money, bro. I ignored her the first time, bro. So when I ignore her, she said it again, and she points at me again. So you know what I did? I stopped what I was doing. I went over to her, and I stood right in front of her, and it was so crazy because I could tell that she was like, I don't want to say she was scared, but she was a little frightened because it was a little unhinged the way like I kind of went over there and planted myself in front of her like on some, yeah. Because she was like, I ain't going to say she was sneak dissing, but she must have thought I wasn't going to say nothing because I didn't say nothing the first time. But that first time I was trying to let her slide. I was trying to let her slide, bro. And I don't think she read it like that. I think she read it like, and then they kept thinking I was Muslim. I'm not Muslim. So she probably thinking, oh, she's this little quiet Muslim girl. We're going to pick on her. I planted myself right in front of her. And I said, so the person you said broke into your car, they had on a mask like this? So she looking. Yeah, like, yeah, they had. I said, they didn't have on no mask like this. This is how I'm talking to her, right? I said, they didn't have on no mask like this. Because this is not no shiesty mask. They probably had on a shiesty. And she was like, yeah, they probably had on a shiesty. Yeah, they probably was wearing a shiesty. Yeah, because, bro, don't play with me, bro. Like, she did all that unprovoked. Like, and that don't be nothing but the enemy for real. Because in my head, I really be thinking, if I don't mess with nobody, like, if I don't bother nobody gonna bother me. So it be boiling me when people be bothering me and I ain't done nothing to them. Cause whole time I was this close to a manic state. Like, for real. And this lady at the job playing with me. That's why people, you gotta be careful when y'all go to these workplaces and when y'all go out in public playing with people, because you don't never know what's going to be their last straw for real. You don't never know what somebody dealing with. I could have straight up slapped that woman with my backhand, for real. She thought I was finna ignore her. Nah. Now she at work shook up. And then that same woman, this how I be knowing people just be hating on me. They just be wanting my attention. Because after that, why this lady went and got her mask, but she didn't get the mask that I had. She went and got one of them. You know the masks that people was wearing during COVID? She went and got one of them. And she would wear it. I guess she thought it was cool. And a lot of people thought it was cool that I cover my face. They didn't know what I look like. But that's not the point. That's not the point. Don't be trying to play me like I got on a shiesty. And you know I ain't got on no shiesty. But I will get shiesty in this month. You feel me? Like, I don't even want to cuss right now. But anyway, that's beside the point. And then it's funny because that same manager, Tatiana, was buddy-buddy with her. Of course. Birds of a feather gonna flock together. Amen? Anyway, back to the story. So one day, I look up, Tatiana worked at the Bojangles. So I'm in my head like, dang, this girl don't follow me from McDonald's to Bojangles. She didn't literally follow me, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy on how, like, I'm starting this job and I don't want no problems. And before I knew it, a problem from an old job showed up at this one. So I'm like, okay, it's all types of spiritual warfare. Like, okay, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? So I'm working, I'm doing my job, and I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe she not gonna know it's me. Like, so... Because I had a feeling, I'm like, if she know it's me, she going to try that same stuff she was trying with me at McDonald's. That bully stuff. Like, trying to bully me, right? But then I was like, since I got on my mask, nobody knows what I look like, so she ain't going to know it's me. That girl knew it was me. And that was my fault because I have a certain aura about me. I have a certain, like, the way I move, you're going to know it's me. I'm very distinct. And I will be on, and, like, my voice, too. I'm very distinct. Tay Marie's very distinct. You would know me covered head to toe if you know me for real. Now, if you don't know me from a can of paint, then no. But if you know me, you're going to be able to identify me whether I have a mask on or not. That girl knew it was me. So, you know what I'm saying? Then before I knew it, right, I was on break. I got sent on break. I'm on break. I'm hearing my name in the back. It's like these girls back there talking about, like, I don't know, all I knew was I heard my name. They talking about where she at. So I peeked from out of the booth. I'm like, I'm right here. They like, oh, because they didn't know I was listening to them. Like, this is the time of saying, like, what did y'all even talk about me for? And Tatiana, you know, Tatiana was over there. So, like, what is you asking people about me? Why? And you swear you don't like me. So then, boom, I'm thinking, like, maybe we cool now, or maybe things, you know, will be cool. Maybe she don't mature. No, that girl was still trying to bully me, bro. But like I told y'all, I was this close away from being manic. Please remember this. So she would like act funny, like around me, wouldn't talk to me, like roll her eyes. And she would do like this nice, nasty thing. Like she would be nice, nasty. Like at some point she would be nice. And so of course I would be nice back. And it would make me happy that she being nice to me. Cause I'm like, yes, like, cause I don't like having problems with people, but you just gotta learn. Some people just not gonna like you. And that's not your fault. That's not your problem. That's their business. Because it made me happy that the girl was not being mean to me, because I'm like, okay, maybe everything gonna be okay. Like, I ain't gonna have no problems. Like, I already got enough going on. Like, I ain't trying to fight nobody. Like, it's all good. So, but then after a while, she would switch. Like, she would, boom, she'd get an attitude with me or, like, act funny. It was so weird. Like, the way this girl was acting with me as if she had, like, a personal relationship with me. Like, we were sisters or something. Like, it was weird. Like the girl knew me. But I kid you not, that girl like know me from a can of paint. I don't know if we went to elementary school together or what. But the way that girl like would, at one point she's nice, like, oh, okay, yeah, girl, what you doing? Da-da. And then the next point she like act like she got something against me. Like, girl, are you cool? Are you my mom? Like, are you my mom? My mom used to do the same thing. Like, what the freak? So anyway, yeah. So I'm letting it slide. I'm letting it slide. This is the day that she made me mad. This is the day she made me mad. So I came into work. They had me on a drive-thru. I hated being on a drive-thru because since it was a new store that just opened, y'all, we used to be busy. Like when I tell you the line used to be wrapped, and then we had two freaking two speakers. Two speakers with one person on the headset. So I was on the headset and I was doing the drive-thru, and then she had came in, right? So the manager asked her to come to drive-thru and help me, basically. Like, I think I was supposed to cash out and she was going to prepare it, like hand me the bag or something like that. Instantly, the girl gets started, y'all. So she like,
I'm not helping her. I don't want to go over there. She could do that by herself.
I was already, when I was in that drive-thru, I was already contemplating walking out. When I was just, before the girl even walked in, the way that drive-thru was jumping, the way I had to cash people's orders out, take orders, and get the food all at the same time. Yeah, I had somebody begging, but I had, and make the drinks all at the same time. That's 4 different tasks on one person, all going simultaneously. Yeah, I was trying to say it. But yeah, like all that going on at the same time. So I was already like, bruh, should I just leave? So when she came in, I kind of got, and the manager told her to come help me. I kind of got happy. I was like, yes, I'm gonna finally get some help. So when the helper said that she didn't want to help me for no freaking reason, I blinked. I ain't gonna lie, I blinked. I said, bruh, like, why you don't want to come over here and help? Like, I was like, I don't know exactly what I said verbatim, but I started yelling. I ain't gonna lie, I started blinking. So then, boom, I said what I said. I was like, why is you acting like that? Da, da, da. So she like, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. And I said, well, I'm yelling at you. What's up? Because I was on 10, like, girl, you sit up here doing all this for no reason. Like, I don't even know you. I hate when people have, like, personal beef with me and I don't know them from a can of paint. I don't be knowing y'all from a can of draws and y'all swear y'all hate me. Like, my biggest fans, like, my biggest fans, because it's like, I really don't be knowing y'all. Like, and it be females, like, I really, like, I ain't gonna say I'll be, like, trying to be friends with them, but it's like, I'll be cool with everybody, like, so when I be cool and people be having animosity, I just be like, I don't be knowing what to say. So anyway, I got to blanking on her, and she got to telling me, don't yell at her, don't yell at her. And I told her, well, I'm yelling at you, so what's up? So then you know what what's up mean. That mean like, what's up? Like, we going to throw hands and we going to keep arguing, like, because I wasn't going to keep arguing. So when I said that, like, she just got quiet. And so then when she got quiet, I let it go. Because like I said, I'm not going to, like this, I'm not blanking on you to try to punk you in front of everybody. It's like, she got me to the point where I blanked on her, and I felt like she learned a lesson to leave people alone, bro. Even if you jealous of a certain female, every time she come around you, you get the feeling insecure or threatened, or you just feel like a negative emotion, bro. Take that up with you, because that type of stuff, bro. I literally was about to put my hands on that girl, and that girl was pregnant. That girl literally, because she wanted to be a bully, bro. Because she wanted to bully me, and she thought that I was the type of person to just let somebody keep poking with me. Because she thought I was one of them, she kept messing with me and about got beat up. Like, her baby, allegedly, her baby could have lost its life, bro. Unfortunately. And I'm so glad that I had the strength to not just, like, you know what I'm saying, go in on her for real. Like, when she got quiet, like, when I asked her what was up and she got quiet, I left it at that, because, like, I really don't want to fight. But I will take it there. I was going through too much to be having to deal with other people's stuff. Because what nobody going to come and help me deal with what I had going on. I swear to God. Like, let's be for real. So, boom. Yeah, so we get into it. Boom, we arguing, da-da-da. I told her, what's up? She said nothing. So I went back to my job. What are you talking about? You ain't said nothing. I'm going back to my job. And so how about when I went back to my job, she came over to help. Sometimes all it takes is to cuss sometimes you just got to cuss them out. I don't know what it is, but sometimes you just got to cuss them out sometimes. I don't know. And then they start acting right. I don't know. So she came over to help me or whatever, and things died down like it was all good. But as soon as she got over to the register, I think maybe she went to cash somebody out. All I know was she hit a button and the freaking register popped open. No money in hand. She hit a button, the register popped open. It charged the register like $9. Now, keep in mind, like I told you, I was on the register before she came in. She came in after me, so I was the one logged in into the register, right? So when she did that and it charged my drawer $9, the manager said that she was going to fix it later on before she cashed the drawer out. When the manager said that, I had left. Like, that's when I went to the bag. I grabbed my bag and I left. I walked off the shift. Like, I basically quit the job. And the reason why I did that was because there was no chance that it was probably like, what, 5, 6, 7 in the morning? It was no chance that that woman was going to remember to fix my drawer like 4 to 5 hours later. So I did not want to get reprimanded for the drawer being short $9, because I think you get written up for that or something like that. I don't know. And then plus, it was already a lot going on. Like, I already had done got into it with that girl. I'm pretty sure she wasn't going to let that go, because I kind of punked her in front of the whole shift, because she was working there longer than me. I still was like the new the new girl. So I kind of punked her in front of all her little friends and stuff. And I didn't want to argue no more. I didn't want to fight, because it's like, I didn't have no beef, but I hate when people like be beefing with me for no reason. Like, that kind of made me beef. Like, I'm trying to work on that, because you shouldn't let other people get you out your body, but it's like, don't play with me for real. Like, I'm not one of them. Like, anyway, so yeah, so that happened. This how I found out the girl was pregnant. So while I was working there, y'all, it was this older lady. Let me tell you, beware of some older women, because they be haters. It was this older light-skinned lady. She wasn't that old, but she probably was like in her 30s, maybe her late 30s. I don't know. So she kind of was like, she was really nice. She was really sweet. She was talking about she was a part of this book club and stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe she like high vibrational. That's really cool. And she took a liking to me. Like, she was like, oh, you a really good worker, da da da. Like, she was back there on the grill, so I didn't really get to see her a lot, right? So when I had walked out on the shift, she was there, and she came from the back, and she was like, what you doing? Like, what you doing? Basically trying to tell me not to leave. I ignored her and I kept walking. But the reason why I ignored her was because I was trying to be low key. I didn't want everybody to see me walking out, because I did not want them to do what she was doing, like trying to get me to stay, because I wasn't staying. I was ready to go. So yeah, fast forward, at the time I was working at Bojangles and the store. The lady came into the freaking gas station I was working in, right? This how I found out the girl was pregnant. So the lady from the job, she was like, oh my gosh, oh, like, that was crazy when you walked out. I was sad. I said something to you, like, you ain't hear me, da da da. Like, so she just talking to me and stuff. And so she like, yeah, I'm glad that you said that stuff to that girl, because she got a mouth on her, and she always talking junk, like she be trying to bully everybody. So she talking about Tatiana, basically. She's saying that Tatiana always be trying to bully everybody and da da da. So I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. And so she was all dressed up, and I think it was like a Sunday. So she had on like this dress, and I think I asked her, I don't know if I asked her or if she told me, but I was like, you going to church? And she was like, no, I'm on the way to a baby shower. Guess who baby shower she was going to, bro? She was going to Tatiana's baby shower. Ma'am, at your big grown age, you just sat up here and basically said that you don't like the girl, was talking junk about the girl with me, and you about to go to that girl baby shower. Probably finna rub on her belly with her bad energy. Both of them really got bad energy. But it's like, be for real. Like, that threw me off, and it rubbed me the wrong way, because the lady was so much older than us. Like, I'm knowing that Tatiana probably looked at that lady like an auntie or like an older sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm knowing she probably had, like, maybe she know the girl messy, but I'm pretty sure she did not know that that grown lady was sitting up there talking about her like that, and then about to go to her baby shower. Like, that was crazy. Like, even though, and then it's so funny, y'all. Hold on. It's so funny, because this how the conversation went. So she was like, yeah, I'm on the way to Tatiana's baby shower. But yeah, like, she pregnant, and this her second child. But when she told me that the girl was pregnant, right when she told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so great. Congratulations. And the reason why I was excited, because usually when women find out that they're pregnant and they're keeping it, they be excited. So I'm not no hater. And then plus her baby, like, I'm not beefing with the baby. I'm not even beefing with Tatiana, but it's like, girl, if you beefing with me, then I'm going to handle it. Like, cause I'm not just going to let nobody pick with me for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. So basically when I like showed that I was happy for Tatiana that she was pregnant and I was basically wishing the baby well, the lady was like, kind of looked like she was like thrown off. I guess she thought that I was messy like her. So she kind of didn't say nothing. Then she kind of giggled. She was like, oh, you're so funny. Because, girl, you thought I was messy like you. Like, that's why you said I'm funny, because you would. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't want this video to be too long, but y'all, ain't that messy? Ain't that messy, though? Like, at your big grown age, she probably be trying to be like a mother figure to that girl and everything. Like, and you at the store talking bad about her with me. Like, I was literally about to accidentally beat this girl up while pregnant. And that's why I said accidentally, because I didn't know the girl was pregnant. If I knew the girl was pregnant, I probably would have never called her out to fight. And then why is you pregnant starting with people anyway? I don't know, y'all. That's the end of this story. I'll see y'all tomorrow.